Hello, my name is Susan Douglas Scott and I'm the chair of the Independent Living Fund here in Scotland, and we also work with our colleagues in Northern Ireland. I'm delighted to be here today to introduce you to our celebrations for International Day of Disabled People. It's a day and a theme that we've always celebrated and done that in support with the disabled people that we work with. So this week we will be showcasing a number of people's stories, but this year the theme for International Day of Disabled People is very much around recognising that not all impairments are visible. So the way they have of putting that is that not all disabilities are visible. And I think that's really important. Hopefully some of you have been hearing this throughout the COVID period, because it's been important to understand that social distancing and the wearing of face coverings is not always easy for some people with learning difficulties, for example, and other hidden conditions such as asthma. So it's really important that people understand that. Apparently, according to the World Health Organization, around 15 million of us live on a day-to-day basis with disability. I'm a disabled person myself, having acquired an impairment when I was 14, so I don't really remember life as a so-called non-disabled person. So for me, I have gone through many phases of people not understanding because they don't see the issues that I have to live with and the barriers that I experience. So through the work of the Independent Living Fund and through the work of the disabled people's organisations globally, we're trying to change that. We're trying to push forward an understanding that everybody's different, that everybody lives with different levels of impairment, and that impacts on them, their lives, their families, their ability to work, their ability to contribute to their social circle and to society, broader society is different, and we have to recognise that. And what we want to do is to break down the barriers, especially for people who their impairment is invisible and they have to keep coming out and saying, actually I can't, that's a barrier for me because of my disability. So it's a really important theme to be raising, and I think during this time of COVID it's particularly pertinent because we know that COVID has isolated so many disabled people across the globe, and really there's been a big increase in mental health problems that people are experiencing, feelings of isolation, loneliness, care packages breaking down. So it's something that we really should be jointly trying to address and to make sure that we move forward into the next part of the 20s to try and together break down as many barriers as possible and to see a world that includes and accepts disabled people, visible, invisible, impairment, and understands what that means. So as I say, ILF are proud to be supporting this, and I hope you look forward to every day this week hearing a story from one of the people who receives ILF. So thank you for listening. Enjoy International Day of Disabled People, celebrating with your friends and your families.